does love me a Cheeto from time to time. I do, I do. This is a long overdue video that I was tagged in. I became acquainted with Angela over at Angela's Hangouts last year. She is an awesome DIYer. She does a lot of shop with me videos as far as interior decor, things like that. So if you're ever putting yourself in a no buy but still want to go shopping, definitely go to her channel. She shows all of the most recent merchandise that's in all of the stores. TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, Ross, all of those stores. So if you're a fanatic and a junkie for those places like I am, definitely check out her channel. And she's such a sweetheart, very wonderful, warm personality, very sweet disposition. I definitely recommend heading on over to her channel and checking out her videos. I will put her information in the description box below. At the end of last year, she tagged me in the 2017 Get to Know Me tag. It is no longer 2017, but you can still get to know me, so let's do it. Question number 1, are you named after anyone? Yes, why yes I am. Am I gonna divulge that information to the internet? No, I'm not. Just because I have a very distinct name, I'm not going there, so sorry. Shy, plus internet crazies, not gonna do it. Question number 2, where are you from? I am originally from the Midwest. I was actually born in California, but I grew up in Ohio, and now I have been back in California for so long I can't even remember, like since I was 12. So I'm definitely glad that I have Midwestern roots, but I'm basically a California girl. Number 3, which of your parents are you most like? I didn't grow up with my dad, but even with that said, I am like my mom's twin, like spitting image. I miss her so much every single day, but definitely like her. She was very, even though I have my shy side, I have my like crazy outgoing moments. She was very outgoing, very adventurous, very strong. She loved reading, she loved traveling, she loved trying new things and just stepping out of the box and living her entire life that way. Very, very strong. She was sensitive, a caring person, but she had her tough side too, so I definitely like her. I wish I was more like her. On to question number 4. What's your favorite food? All the food, give me all the food. Hashtag, I need to go to the gym. A few years ago, this question would have been super easy for me to answer, and sushi would have been the first thing out of my mouth, but ever since the spill at Fukushima, like, I've been cool. And I miss sushi with all my heart, because hands down, it was my favorite food, but with the different radioactive levels that have turned up in fish, different things like that, kind of cool. Don't eat sushi like I used to, hardly ever anymore actually, which makes me sad. But there's a million other foods that I love, so some of my other favorites are, I love Jamaican food, I love Indian food, I love Persian food, Greek food, and any day of the week I can always eat pizza or tacos. But I still have a love for Japanese food, whether it be ramen or cooked things. I love it all. French food as well, cannot forget French food, one of my absolute faves. Question number 5, what's your favorite pastime? Rewind before I had health and physical issues, which is part of the reason that I've been gone, you guys, but different video for a different day. I loved working out. Loved it so much. And I hope to return to that state once I can get everything taken care of. Being outside, I absolutely love hiking, camping. I love to travel when I'm able to. Of course, I enjoy reading. I enjoy binge watching series on Netflix or a couple of TV shows that catch my interest. I love to cook. That's another thing I've kind of fallen off of lately that I need to get back on, because it's very therapeutic and very soothing for me. But definitely being in nature, like hands down. And when everything's working with the body, running. Like in my two of those things combined is one of my all-time favorite things. Like, I love trail running and going out with the dog and hitting the trails, and running is just like my idea of heaven. Number 6, my favorite childhood memory. There's so many, but one of the things, especially as I've gotten older and when holidays roll around and I am preparing like the meal and cooking for us, our little family, I really cherish the time that I had in the kitchen cooking with my grandma and essentially like learning to cook. I can remember being in the kitchen with her, helping to snap peas, and just around the holidays, helping out in the kitchen, her, my mom, and just those moments I truly, truly hold dear. 7, what's your favorite snack? All the snacks. All the snacks. Hence needing to go to the gym. I was never a huge snacker, but in the last few years, I have become a huge snacker. Like, I love salty snacks. So whether it's nuts or chips or some kind of vegetable crisp, something like that, all about it. And I love dried fruit. Like, I love dried mango. Fruit in general, just to snack on. Like, there is nothing better than a good bowl of berries or melon or grapes. But then your girl does like Cheetos, so if you want to like get junk food snacky with it, I can do that too, okay? But the puffs, not the crunchy ones. For some reason, just I like the puffs. I don't know, maybe because I grew up in the days of Planters cheese balls. Totally dating myself. If any of you out there in my age range, you know what I'm talking about. And they used to come in like the little thing, pull the like little tinfoil thing, and all the little balls were in there, and they were so freaking good. So I think that's why I like the puffs over like the crunchy ones. I does love me a Cheeto from time to time. I do. What's my favorite team? I don't really have a favorite team, and I am no longer a fan of the NFL, so I won't really be talking about that. But teams that I have rooted for, even though they suck because I'm from Ohio, I've rooted for the Browns in the past. I do like the Seahawks somewhat sometimes when they can get their ish together. Cleveland Indians, I'm a fan. Love the Red Sox. But I don't have like an all-time favorite. Anything as close as I could get to that would probably be the Seahawks. But football and I are taking a little break till things can get better in that whole realm of life. Number 9, which do you prefer, cats or dogs? I am definitely a dog person over cats. I love all animals. Seriously, all animals. Even though I'm allergic to most of them. I'm even allergic to poor little baby Zay. But cats I'm super allergic to, but I'm definitely a dog person. 10, are you afraid of heights? Yes, I am. It used to be so bad that when I was younger, when I would go to the mall with my friends, and you know how there's like the railing when you're on the 2nd and 3rd level of the mall? Like, I wouldn't let anybody walk near it. Like, we'd have to like hug the stores, like that side of like the little like walkway, because I would get like super anxiety if people would get like near the railings. Totally seems ridiculous, and I even thought it was ridiculous until one year in 7th grade, we were actually at the mall and somebody had fallen over a railing. And so it kind of justified my crazy little fear to everybody that used to make fun of me and think that I was kind of special. So stay away from the railings, kids. The mall's a dangerous place. Number 11, what's the first book you ever read? Oh my gosh, I'm sure it was something, Dr. Smooches. Let's see what else. But as far as I can remember loving when I was younger, I used to read Toad and something, Mr. Toad and somebody. It was like the 2 little animals, and I can't remember what the other guy's name was, but oh my god, I loved them. I had a super cool story sticker book of the Velveteen Rabbit when I was little. I absolutely loved the 3 Little Kittens, and was obsessed with all the Little Mr. and Little Mrs. books. Like, I still have some of my collection and have been adding to it in my older years. Cool side note, the author, Dan Zevin, actually followed me on Instagram, and it really kind of like made my whole world for a while, so that's very exciting. But yeah, I think those are it. but definitely The Hungry Caterpillar stands out as like a childhood book highlight. Number 12, what's your favorite genre of music? Oh my gosh! I am a diehard punk rock, heavy metal, rock and roll fan. That is where my heart lies. That and reggae. How's that for like a dichotomy? Like, how you like me now? Rock and metal and reggae have my heart. There's other things mixed in there. I like all genres, but those are like my two loves. Like, absolutely love, 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 love. Number 13, what was your favorite subject in school? I would definitely have to say social studies. Absolutely loved it. Number 14, do you have any tattoos? Just a few. Number 15, what is your best physical feature? I'd probably say my height. Number 16, what is your biggest accomplishment? I would definitely say being on my own at a very, very young age, being over 3,000 miles away from my family and still just, not just surviving and making it, but doing very well for a very, very, very long time. Carrying on and surviving. So it's really hard when you don't have anyone or you have people and they're so far away that it feels like you have no one. So that's kind of a big accomplishment. Like, I kind of toot my horn, meep, 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 for being a strong person and carrying on. It was super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I tag anybody that would like to do this video, but if you do, be sure to let me know in the comments that you've done it so I can come by and check out your video. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!